Of course I'm off script. Of course I'm off script, but what I really wanted you to understand, and we're going to keep going, but what I really want you to get, and it's something that I discovered even in working with my clients, is to really think about what it is you're lacking on the inside before you make any external changes. Right? So think about those things that you think you want. The promotion, the lucrative business, the $1 million check. And then think about what the true motivation behind that is. Where is it rooted in? And if you don't dig this thing up from the root, you might get there, but at what cost? There's a theme that I've seen, and I don't have time to share all of them, but with every client that I work with, and even in my experience, people that are stuck, whether they're stuck in their careers or whether they're stuck in their businesses, they're not getting the outcomes they want, they feel like they've put all this work in and they're still not seeing the fruit of their labor. There's a theme that I've seen in these situations. And I'm going to sum it up in 3 areas. The first thing that I've seen, the first challenge that I think that we have is we have a mind, a body, and spirit disconnect. Right? Because again, we're trying to deal with the symptoms and not the real cause. We say, I want a higher check, so I got to just work really hard. Right? We say, I want to get into these doors, so I got to schmooze with these people, when really it's an inside job.
Yes, yes.
One of the things that I realized, and I'm just realizing I didn't finish telling y'all the rest of the story, the overcoming part.
Yeah.
But we're going to keep going. Maybe I'll save that for the end. So there's a mind-body-spirit disconnect oftentimes, right? And so one of the things I realized, and I guess I can tell you now, I realized that my mind was giving me all of this toxic stuff, and I was just taking it. And so as believers, we know that, what does the Bible say? It says, bring every thought into captivity.
Yes, yes.
Don't allow your thoughts to hold you captive, right? And that's exactly what I was doing. If I thought it, then it must be true. I never challenged my thought. Never. And so all of these negative thoughts that I was feeding myself about how you're not enough, you really don't deserve to be in the room with all these smart people. Who let you in the back door? Somebody's going to discover you, find you out, and kick you out.
Wow.
Right? And then you have these thoughts, and you rehearse these thoughts over and over and over, and you think, well, surely if I could just make a little bit more money, these thoughts will go away. These toxic thoughts. And then, in addition to those thoughts, my body was messed up. So, like I told y'all, I was traveling 100%. And when you travel, your food is free. And I like free, and I like food. So I was eating a lot of stuff. And the pounds reflected it. So my body was out of whack. My mind was out of whack. And then ultimately, my spirit was out of whack. And if I could just be honest with y'all, depending on the day, I would tell you, I don't know who Jesus is. He's just a man. That's my truth. Don't judge me. That's my truth. He's just a man. There's nothing miraculous about that. Right? That was my truth. And even God, I don't know who God is. That's too ambiguous. There's a lot of questions. There's a lot of reasons why I shouldn't believe. And I just don't feel it today. I don't feel it today. So my mind was out of whack.
Right.
My body was out of whack. And my spirit was out of whack. And I had to restore all of those things. And so you might be asking, okay, well, how did you restore it? When you have your mind out of whack, your body out of whack, your spirit out of whack. Clearly, I see why you had this whole breakdown. It totally makes sense. But how did you restore it? I will tell you no lie, and I talked to Amherst about this as well. In May of 2010, I said, this is enough. I said, I'm tired of complaining about being in this situation. I'm tired of constantly telling people, oh, you don't hate your job? I hate my job. When you leaving? I don't know. I need this check right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm tired of running that same story. I'm tired of it. I'm so tired of it. And so by January of 2010, I said, I have to make a change. And I didn't know about this system. All I knew is I knew the areas that were out of whack. And I would have my